Hello? Just on? She's trying to adjust herself. I don't blame you. I'm not sure if my bony legs are really comfortable. Shit, I forgot the ring light. Damn it. Alright, well, babies. Enjoy the maybes for a second. Ooh. Anyone here? Oh, hi, Can. مرحبا. كيفك? Where are you from? Sorry, I'm setting up my ring light, so I decided might as well just have a little kitty in there. قلبي. Adorable babies. I'm new to the whole YouTuber thing. Well, I'm not exactly new, but I suck at it. I literally only have a ring light because I was gifted one. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's always too bright in the morning. Okay. We doing good? Is this good? Seeing the chat is difficult, but at least this way you can see the little kitties. There we go. Pets kitty. Yeah, today we're doing a literal wake up with me because I just woke up. I know, she's adorable. You just can't not love her. She's my support animal. Of course, this is literally what it's like to have a cat. This is the angle that you always get. So, thanks. Let's see. It's Duncan. I know. I just always say Can. I abbreviate people's names because it's way easier. How's the lighting? Any updates on the creep? Yeah, we're gonna get to that. And I have really cool updates on my Patreon. I got it up. I'll explain it more once a few more people show up. But my Patreon's up. I put a link to my PayPal too, and that way, like, I am so fucking excited about it. No, I'm not stripping. I have clothes under this. I just finally turned on the heater. We're not on an OnlyFans. Besides, I can't do that. I've got too many recognizable tattoos. But to those who can, make your coin, guys. And guys and girls and whoever's in between. So, yeah. Let's see. Well, it's called You Can, not Can. So, let's see. Cats are better than dogs, in my opinion, because they are less annoying. I can get that. I used to be more of a dog person, but then I couldn't really find a dog to be my service animal or support animal. It's just a male person, I think. I think it's just a delivery. BBs. There was a noise outside. Both her and I have like supersonic hearing. Oh my god, do you have 2 to 3 sweater vests on? Dude, I'm a layers person. Like, literally, even fiance makes fun of me because I always have a ton of layers on. It's like, all right, let's take off the first one, and then we've got it's like, usually it's like, okay, we have a rain jacket, and then we've got the sweater, and then we've got the shirt, and then if it's really cold, we have the undershirt of a tank top or booty, as we used to call it in Saudi. and then it'll be like, okay, there's also a scarf. I like to think that cats and dogs are like good for different things. Like that they each have their own like benefits. But yeah, the story behind I couldn't really get a dog find a dog for being a service animal, and they're much harder to train. Cats can learn so much faster. Dogs are great depending on the breed, but I realized that because of where I lived, like with an apartment, it wouldn't be fair to the dog. And then I got so lucky finding May because like I'm thinking, should I make it a video or should I tell it on stream? The story of how um it was like literally I don't believe in fate, but I almost think that like there was some divine intervention that ended up making it so that it was specifically her that I got, because there were two other cats that like multiple other animals that I almost got. Not the keyboard. Multiple other animals that I almost got. But dude, don't reflect too much because you're reflecting in my eye and then it's hard enough to have you in the corner. Lighting's good, right? Talk about coziness. Yeah, we're doing a cozy wake up with me. And yeah, I'm waking up with this because I found it was left over next to me from last night. But yeah, I got really lucky with the maybes because she's very, very agreeable, but it also was like she was forced to be. I can't describe it any other way than like broken in, because I got her and then I planned a road trip because that was one of the things that I really wanted to do with roommate. And if you leave an animal after you get them, they have like, my mother had an animal like that, and then she went on a road trip. It was like almost the exact same situation, but the poor dog ended up with like huge abandonment issues, even though the dog was like really being cared for well. But it was like the person that got them suddenly left, and I didn't want any. And I know a cat is different; they're very independent, but I wanted her to have that bond. So basically, she was then with us in a 10-day road trip, car rides, motels, hotels, sleeping in cars. She is very good at adjusting, and we're both kind of sociopathic. It's sort of like, all right, you give me what I want, I'll give you what you want. But that's the way it works. And she's an amazing support animal. And I view her as a service animal, like in public too, because literally nobody ever notices she's there. And I always find it funny because it's like, why do people think I'm carrying around this giant blue backpack then? And it's a backpack and it acts as a roller bag too. It's like, yeah, I just decided to put that in my shopping cart to take up space. And it has a net so everybody can see what's inside. But she's just so tiny, nobody can really see her. And she's so quiet. And I literally take her everywhere, and she will tell me when to slow down. If I go over the speed limit by like 1 or 2 miles per hour, she'll literally start meowing. When I have issues with lights, that's why my ring lights are always a little bit off to the side. Ring light, one only, little bit off to the side. She'll meow because I might not swerving a lot because I'm very, very careful. Like, it's not like off meds or anything. It's just there's so many lights, and she'll make sure that I'm doing well. And there have been times when she keeps meowing to tell me, you need to pull over right now. Like, just collect yourself. And I listen to her. I've learned that it's very important. It's kind of like, when you're tired, you never drive like that. Like, I've had a moment where I was like really tired and I was just like, nope, pulling over now. You take a rest. It's better to be parked on the side with your flashers on, even if your battery dies, as long as you're not driving if you're like really tired. And when I was on the road trip, literally like in areas where it was just like long interstates, there were a bunch of signs saying like, if you're tired, pull over. There's rest stops here. Just like pull over. It's dangerous. Like literally a million signs, like flashing light signs to try to get people's attention. But yeah, they definitely are less annoying. And I also loved it because it was like, I was like, I want one that's like house trained. But literally, they'll be house trained. They just basically need to be by a certain age. And I'm like, dude, she like takes care of herself. She pees in box. It's so much easier to clean. But she was hilarious because one time I didn't clean her litter box enough. It was my bad. And I had the pooper scooper in this Tupperware. She peed in the Tupperware because also her breed, they're very very, very vigilant with being clean, which I love. And so some cats will end up with shit like stuck on their ass. And she even short hair sometimes, and she's very, very, very clean. And she's incredibly smart. Like I know everybody says that about their animals, but dude, this cat is an escape artist. She one time like opened a front door, like there's stories, and but when she hears me freaking out, she always comes back because she knows me. She knows me so well. And the other story is one time I had a bag of litter that I was gonna change to put in to change the litter, and it was just a new bag of it. And she kept picking at the bag for days, and I was like, "Dude, it's not food. You know how to tell what food is. What are you doing?" And then she ripped it open until the stuff spilled out, and then used that as a litter box. I was like, I can't even be mad. It still got on the carpet, but I'm like, I can't even be mad at you. Like, you're trying so hard. Like, damn. Um, I thought you had it very cold. I get cold a lot, like really bad circulation. I'm just really cold all the time. Even layers of 4 socks too. I've done layers of socks, but I always have socks on. It's just a thing for me. I always have to have socks on. Yes, lighting is good, clear as day. Perfect. I love how I'm just holding that. I guess just for aesthetic. I'm surprised Lou didn't show up. Where's Lou here? I see 3 people. What's that little? I can't tell. I don't make money, so go ahead, copyright claim me. They steal my shit anyways. YouTube fucks over creators. I'm gonna be real pissed though if they copyright my cover. Bitch, I was the one playing that. Also, I know that like in the cover, if you listen to it, there's parts of it where I wasn't doing well because I didn't warm up my voice. I've been talking for hours. It was the end of the day, but I was just really in the mood to play and just to do a chill video. But I don't know how to do chill. Like my chill is basically me still like going all around because it's like the end of the night when my ADHD meds are wearing off. It was pretty chill also because I had taken my nightly meds, the ones that I started switching to take at night because they basically make me. They're really great for anxiety. But they might sometimes make me seem like I'm high as shit. Basically, like I'm not, but it's just like not something thing where I like my cognitive functioning to be at its best. Wait, did I guess it about the socks amount? No way. Well, not 4 socks exactly. And the trousers? No, I don't wear double layers. Like I'm still not like, but I do wear leg warmers, boots. Last night I ended up just sleeping in my jeans. I almost slept in my leather jacket, but then I switched to a pullover or jumper, sweater, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you're from. Tell Lou. I'm surprised Lou isn't here. Lou is usually the first one here because I need one of my mods here. And I'll let Snowy know too. Okie dokie. I'm glad you've been enjoying my stuff though. Yeah, 3 watching. I know, but usually Lou talks because, you know, mod. Let's see. Either to guess or Lou and Ken are being mute. Ken? I thought you were telling me that I almost called you Ken. Where's Ken? Sometimes there's Lou's ghost is here. I think I bit my lip in my sleep because when I woke up, this side is like swollen and red. I'm like, did I punch myself in the face in my sleep? Your friend mod is called Ken. I don't have a mod called Ken. My mods are Snowy and Lou. Lou Willie and Snowvishvishvat, but abbreviate. Damn, my eyes are so bad, and they're like really dry, and I don't have my proper eye drops. I've been like trying to savor this one of these things. Thankfully, I realized they come with this because I'm one of those people that like I really need to stop sleeping with makeup on. But the thing is like I don't wear any face makeup because I have acne, so I never really got into it. Yeah, so you guys are just seeing me like just waking up, but can we appreciate the eyeliner? This shit lasted. Also, my eyeliner was on point in the video last night. Yesterday. I was so proud of my eyeliner because I'm really new to doing a eyeliner, but I also am an artist and I paint, so it's not as hard for me to catch on, but it's still winged eyeliner is not that easy. But I tune my own horn and say mashallah that I don't need to put like the tape thing or anything like that. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. But dude, I found a new one. New favorite. Like seriously, this apple juice is amazing. We call it apple juice here. Are they also girls or guys? I thought his name was Ken. I don't know. Snow V with a V. Well, I believe they're guys, but I call everyone she here to avoid being called out for misgendering, and because I grew up all around females, and I watched a lot of Drag Race, and they'll literally call a cup of apple juice she. So I just go with she. It's just a thing on this channel, so it's like a running joke thing. That way I can't fuck up. Yes, babies, we feed you. I feed you. She's telling me to be fed. She does this thing because for a while I used to always, I was a little selfish. I made my own food first and then I'd feed her because I eat really fast and I don't want to forget. And that way it reminds me. And then she started catching on, and now I don't know if it's from that or I think she's just also caring about me. She literally sometimes will not eat her food even if I put it out until I've eaten. No breakfast? That is terrible. Oh no, I'm gonna make breakfast. Breakfast is is like the main meal that I eat in a day usually. Oh, my back is killing me. I think I slept wrong because I've got like a crick in my neck, or say in Saudi cold in my neck. Where are you from? You never said where you're from because you looks like you speak Arabic. Where are my peoples? Strange. Concerned about the yeah, my videos don't do as well as my lives, which is really funny because normally people don't watch lives. Also, how come nobody else has thought of the wake up with me? Like they do a get ready with me, but it's like, what about wake up with me? What about just like rolling out of bed and turning on the camera? Hey, my brain's still buffering. We need to wake it up. Let's do it together. I think I do get ready with me probably more with the video, and wake up with me is better as a stream. Try to lean. Oh, also I slept on the couch. I don't know. I like sleeping on the couch because then maybe he's sleeps. Otherwise, maybe he likes to sleep. She'll always sleep with me, but sometimes she loves the bed that is there, the weight is underneath. So whenever I'm in beds, if she doesn't want to sleep on the bed, she'll sleep. I'm here. She'll sleep right underneath me. I don't watch lives either. I do it when I'm bored and need someone to talk to. That's basically what lives are for. But I mean, like, normally rewatching lives. That's the weird part, because I don't usually get too many viewers. Yeah, my back is it's too delicate right now. I think I just made it worse because I took off the sweater too early, and then when you get a draft. Coop, you're here. Hey, Coop. I guess this is a good time for streaming because I used to stream around like 2, 3 p.m. Not as many people could come. You were a novice then. When was I a novice? I'm probably still a novice, but layer style. I'm not a novice at layering. That I can tell you for sure. We've got 4 people here. Okay, who's the 4th person? How'd you guys like the video from last night? I loved what Snowy called it, a platonic subscriber date night. I think I'll start doing that. Like, I'm going to call it platonic sub date nights because that'll be cool. Because, like, I have a fiance, but also you guys are, like, my platonic friends. And it's cool, like, I always wanted guy friends. My dream is also to find a gay guy friend. I really want a gay guy friend because, like, dude, gay guys are amazing. And finding guy friends is really hard because every time I've tried, it always ends up being weird. And it's like, dude, and I'm autistic, so I never catch on. No, that was from the stream part. Oh, friend zone night. That would be amazing. I'm going to write this down. Wait, where's my post-it notes? Yes. I don't know, maybe this one or the other one. Multiple kinds. I was gifted post-it notes for Christmas. Yeah, we can call it friend zone night. I'll just have to give a fiance a heads up and be like, yeah, I'm making a date night thing with my subs. Don't think it's weird. We're not doing that kind of date night. But it would be like friend zone chill night. I thought of doing a spa night with that. And I kind of like it as just like ramblings, but without the stream type of thing. So I'm not looking at replies. I thought maybe, because I do a lot of videos where my energy is always like really, really up and hyper and everything. And that's the norm. That's usually what I do. But I like branching out with my content. And I like doing things differently sometimes. Because it's just I don't want to be that creator that sticks to one type of thing just because it works. Like, if I wanted, like, the watch me fail videos were the ones that did the best, especially some of the edited ones. But if I tried to do them, I did them a long time ago. If I tried to do them, force myself to do them like before, it's not going to have the same energy. It's not going to be the same because it's just like, so I did it live, and a live watch me fail was hilarious. It was so much fun. It was a special. Soon I will be late to the streams if you stream long. What do you mean you'll be late to them if I'm streaming for a long time? I can't stream for 4 hours today, I don't think. I don't think that'll be like something I can do. Fuck are my mods. Literally, Lou was the one that put up the time. Jesus. Sorry, that's my alarm. Just give me a sec. It's gonna play the music really loud. All right, let's copyright great. Amazing copyright. It's gonna be great copyright. $70. Give me a sec. We have the assurance of a copyright claim now. Not like YouTube doesn't get money off of me anyways. At least this way it'll go to an artist. School. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be adjusting the times because I have courses too. Like, I'm thinking of doing, once I have my courses set and everything, Lou. Yes. Hi, hello, me again. Okay. Oh, I forgot my intro. Thank you, Lou. I was wondering where you were. I was starting to get worried. And also, I was like, damn it, I need my mods. And I was like, also, she was the one that put up the comment with the time. Okay. Oh, no. It's cool. I genuinely was just like, this is strange. Is she okay? Hi, hello, me again, the autistic, repetitive, autistic asshole. There, I did my intro. What'd you think of the video? And did you see in the description? Nobody sees descriptions, but Patreon is up. Double check to see if it works. I have multiple tiers with multiple stuff. There's not a lot of posts yet because I'm going to post as people come in. That way people can ask for stuff, because one of the main things there is like the lower chats. I'm going to be doing a video to tell you guys, but I want to also tell you guys on stream. I was just going to give my Patreon pledge. Thank you. I put on one, which is just a general one. I found out that you can have a pledge where it's monthly, where you just donate. Personally, I would appreciate even that, but I recommend doing the one that's, because there's only a $2 difference. The one that's just payment is $3, and then the other one is $5. And I don't know if you can do two together. So if you want to be like a patron, I feel like it might be better to do the $5, and then if you just wanted to, I put up my PayPal. So that would be completely optional. All of it's optional, but that's just my recommendation. But I'm putting it up there just in case anyone with financial issues right now. I know things are tight, and I'm not gonna stop doing live streams. You'll notice I didn't put up live streams at all on Patreon because it was like, once I get more people, if my channel actually gets followers, because it keeps going up and down. It was like 54 yesterday, now it's 53. Then I'll be like editing it a bit, because Patreon was like telling me don't do too much, and I'm like, dude, there's barely anyone here. But you guys will be getting exclusive content with the maybes. We'll have I'm going to tell you what each of the tiers are in this, and I'll be adding in my PayPal and my Patreon to the descriptions from now on. And I was wondering if you guys want me to use my Twitter, because I do have a Twitter which literally only has pictures of maybes on it, but I will not be posting Twitter like normal people because I'm not a dumbass. It would literally just be updates. Like for my streams, it would just be an extra place to tell people, hey, I'm streaming or stuff like that. I might do that, but I'm not going to be doing anything like, I am not a dumbass. I'm not stupid. I know that I say shit that's wrong. I'd rather be in a video so at least people can see my face when I say it and see the whole intro up. I'm autistic, bitch, and I'm an asshole, but I'm not like a racist asshole or some anti-Semitic asshole or fascist or anything like that. So let's see. I'll be back. I have too many tabs open of reaction videos. Oh, my stomach just growled. Oh, it's okay, it can. Of course, YouTube didn't want to notify me directly that you went live 10 minutes ago. Dude, yeah, guys, for anyone watching, double check that your notifications are still on and that you're still subscribed, because YouTube just turns that off. I think YouTube is the one that like keeps dropping my sub count like by one. I feel like there should be a rule. Like, okay, they already take off people that they think are inactive as subscribers from people, and it's like, why the fuck does it hurt to let somebody who's a creator have that sub count? You really want to take that away from them, especially small creators. I need the sub count just to be able to get traction. And I'm working so hard, dude. Setting up a Patreon was so fucking hard. And I'm going to keep telling people how, like, the effort that I'm putting in, because that way that way people can know that I'm not just sitting here asking for money. And it's all optional. So consider supporting me. I would appreciate it so much. That's why I put the PayPal, by the way, too, is because then it can be like if you wanted to do even dollar, you're not restricted to like the monthly subscription type of thing. And also, I won't have to give a cut to Patreon. So that's a good thing. But Patreon is actually really cool with the way they set things up. But dude, setting that up, I've done like 4 or 5 live streams to try to set it up with you guys. That's what all these post-it notes are. And the tiers, you won't see like the specifics that we talked about. But that's because I'm going to be telling you guys that in the updates in there. So don't worry, they're not gone. I kept all of your ideas. They're there. But Patreon also allows merch. They do merch. Of course, they're going to take a cut. So I'm going to have, once I get enough, I'm going to be setting a goal. I didn't set a goal yet, but once I figure out like budgeting and stuff, I might set a main financial goal, because basically what the Patreon, let me check the chat first. You're not going to tweet every thought that pops into your head. Oh God, no. Haha, VVVIP tier. Patreon is real organized site. It really is. And yeah, I didn't know what to call them. And then there was the VNP for just the generalized content one. It was a very nice person. I didn't know. I just kept adding a V to each one of them. I was like, this works. Also, I'm annoyed because there's no Patreon creator app, and I can't seem to. I downloaded Patreon, the app, but it only shows like if I have a membership with anyone, not if people have pledged to me, which is so stupid. So I guess I'm gonna have to just keep doing it from online. I have one. Oh, thank you. 6 per month. How did you do 6? You can add on amounts? Strange. Don't know how that works. But thank you. I just pledged my $6.66. Thank you. I didn't know that you could pledge a certain amount. Does that mean you you got the $5 tier and then you just added on? Because I'm still not sure how people can pay me. I know the payment of how I'd get paid from Patreon, but I didn't know that you could do. Maybe no. She's very good at knowing what not to drink, but she's trying to get to my water. I customized the amount in the donations screen, but you still got the $5 tier, right? I want to make sure you still get like the access to that, because that's why I made it. Did you get to see the maybes? I figured that was an appropriate introduction because it's like my support animal and the DSM. Thank you so much. Yeah, and the money still goes to you, and the $5 tier is just the minimum to get access. Perfect. Okay. Still, you hate blue cheese. Yet, I don't like blue cheese. Also, here, I'm vegetarian. It has something living in it. Yes, I know other cheeses can, but that one literally has a fungi in it. No, thank you. I'm coming. I'm going to be doing in the stream a little update on the tiers, and I wanted to make sure you guys know where the money goes to, because that's a very important part of anything that is donated through PayPal and anything that is donated through Patreon. I am so grateful for anything, even $1. You could give me 1 cent and I'd be grateful, although Patreon takes that away. So that'll be giving just Patreon 1 cent. I think I'll try to tell you guys like what the minimum that Patreon takes away, so that way if you donate and you want to donate to me, then you're not just donating to Patreon. Because I don't think that's fair to either of us. But what wait, let me read. I need to bring this a little closer. A few years ago, one of my most proud moments was to donate to one of my favorite creators who I watched for years. Oh, I think I think that's really cool. I hope I'm one of your favorite creators now. But I guess that you pledged to me, so I know how hard it is out there. But I feel no obligation to donate. It's just a good feeling. I'm glad that you don't feel obligated because that's the main point. Like, even though I'm a sociopath, I'm a poor sociopath. I'm really poor as shit. You saw me trying to make those damn disgusting peanut butter and marmalade tacos and using a spatula to try to get out the remnants of from the peanut butter bottle. So yeah, I understand. I'm going to tell you guys where the money's going, which is the money will be going towards in the beginning towards my being able to survive, which will take away from the stress so I can keep doing my streams. Even though I'm a sociopath, I'm a poor sociopath. Add that to the list. Or like part of the money, like that $6 is going to help me pay my rent. Like I paid rent, so now that's gonna help me get food. Like, and that stuff it means a lot, and I'm gonna make it worth it. So in the Patreon chat, I'm pissed that I can't do it from my phone because that would be nice. But yeah, I'm trying to do each tier very customized. I will be listening to all of your thoughts, and as it goes up, like I said, I'm going to be adding in a goal. And I'm thinking my first goal, like they had a suggestion of an editor, but my content really people seem to like it because there's no editor, I think. So the goal will be to get enough money to have a merch because I feel like that will be cool. And I love stickers. I think that'll probably be one of my first things that I make because I want stickers. I just can't show you guys the back of my computer, or maybe I'll take photos of it and I'll add it to my Patreon. You guys will be getting on Patreon like the chat thing, exclusive chats with me, like just chatting because you guys know I don't use social media. So there's not really. Also, my lip looks weird. I think I bit it, so this side looks like I got punched in the face. Yeah, so there'll be more chatting there in my Patreon because it's more of a safe space. You'll get, and the bonus for each tier, photos of May, endless photos of May, because my face, you guys see it all the time. But the maybes, who won't like looking at the maybes? Like seriously, you can't. I don't care if you're a dog person. Just looking at her, because if you know me and you pledge to me, you know that she's literally one of the reasons I'm alive today. She's been that much of an influence on my life. Chatting. Yes. Okay, if you want, you could pledge to my Patreon and you can get very exclusive chats. I keep things, I really worked hard to keep things like funding wise, like not too much. And the first tier, I'm not going to make it shitty. So it's not going to be like, oh, you paid $5? Thanks. Here's early access to a video you could have gotten anyways. I still think that's dumb. If your Patreon just becomes subscription photos of May, I won't be disappointed. I know, I don't think anybody would anyways, because like I think like I'm not gonna make her an Instagram for or anything just because it's just gonna be May. Yeah, general support. That's the VNP. I finally went to a vape shop and got this like fixed pretty much yesterday because it was like burnt a lot and it was really annoying and it was like making soot and I was like, dude, I switched because I don't want this shit. But yeah, you need to make sure if you ever vape, guys, make sure that you take care of the vape and that you get a good one, because those times that people tell you they blow up or shit like that, that's because they're shitty or people don't take care of them. No, they're not good for you. So I'm not saying if you start, I'm saying like if you're one of the people like me who just switched to it, or it's your body, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not here to preach about the vaping. I don't know why I'm starting on that. But yeah, I'll make a video about Patreon, but I'm just so excited. I really want to tell you guys about it. So the money, yeah, eventually once I get enough, I'm going to be setting the goal. there'll be merch, and in Patreon, we'll discuss together what else you guys would want. And I think here too, that way you guys like can decide to. I think it's, um, Maybe's vet, because she's got an appointment on the 5th. Shit. Give me a sec. Oh, that was my pharmacy telling me that one is ready to be picked up, which is funny because I picked up all the other ones. Oh, I think my Ritalin finally went through. Thank God. Okay. Is she all right? I hope it's just a checkup. It's just a general checkup. It's because I haven't gotten her checkup in a while. Because she's pretty healthy, because I monitor her very, very carefully. Like when I'm scooping the poop, I'm checking the color of the pee. I'm checking to make sure. I watch how much water she drinks. I've called vets before. Like I've been like, okay, she's like, she threw up and been drinking a lot of water. She does that all the time. That can be a sign of kidney problems. Then they were like, it's okay, just monitor her. And I realized like sometimes cats will throw up if they eat too fast, and it's not too much to worry about as long as they don't continuously do it. And they'll throw up a hairball, which is fine as long as they don't continuously do it. And she very rarely does that, but also she's most of the time she'll go and try to do it on the wooden floors or something to make it easier to clean up. And it's like, thank you so much. And I noticed the only times that she usually throws up her food is if I like relapse and purge or something like that. And it's like, dude, we're psychically linked at this point. So that's an encouragement not to do it. How considerate of her. She's so considerate. Well, if you want to, earlier in the stream later, if you rewatch it, I was talking about how like she was so considerate with the litter box usage. That's the story. I'm gonna make a video about also like the divine intervention that was when I was adopting her. But yeah, she just needs a checkup. Nails cut. I want to get her fur trimmed a bit, just like the tips of it, because I get a lot of allergies, and it's also like I don't want her to have too much. She's a short hair, so it won't like really hurt her to have. I'm just doing a trim, not like a lion's cut. She will kill me if I get her a lion's cut. She always makes me feel bad, and now I have to hand her over from my car, and she's just gonna be meowing like, "Why are you doing this to me?" And I made my mother laugh because when I was in the vet office, I showed her the meme of, "Why are we here? Just to suffer." I was like, this is how Maybes feels. Honestly, that's kind of how I feel too. So, thank you so much, Lou, for being the first patron. It's so weird, like the Patreon and then patron. It's like, I'll probably be mixing up calling you guys Patreons and patrons. Am I a Patreon? That's the name of the place, but like, what are the creators? I'm gonna check Patreon out. Do they actually the hell? Nope. Patreon app is apparently only so I can look at creators I support, and I couldn't even find myself. Patrons are the donators. I'm honored to be the first. I want to do something. On Patreon also, I think it's good because there, it's a safe place to be able to like, to send stuff to you guys, like, and the phone calls are. because I think they do have like addresses from there, but it'll be so secure and safe. And it's a violation of terms and conditions. So you guys literally will know that I will get kicked off from a source of income. And I will not violate that. I respect privacy so much, and I know the world right now is really creepy. So yeah, more Patreon updates. I can't believe we're already at 45 minutes. I ramble so much. This is the wake up with me though. The wake up with me ones seem to be the longer ones because my brain needs to buffer and catch up with me. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So like patron of the arts. Oh, what do you guys think of the background colors too? Got messages from fiance as usual as soon as I start my stream. See notifications. I have 2 notifications. You guys are you're so nice. Okay, yeah, I think I can only like keep updated with this through here. So let me just go to my page so I can talk about each of the tiers. I'll make a video too to consolidate it, but I want to talk about it as people come in here too. Become a patron to myself? What the fuck? Payouts and taxes? I don't do taxes. I'm a dependent. Let me see. Sorry, it's like I'm still new to this shit. I'm coming. To be fair, she's waited almost an hour. You relationship manager? What is a relationship manager? Can I make you like a mod person or something? Because I still would love to make you something like that. No, I don't think so. Oh, it gives you. Do you see my email on here? No, I changed it. I think I made my email private. Oh wow, I'm a dumbass. I can't see the chat, that's why I'm not checking it yet. Okay. Yeah. So for my patrons, let me just make this a bit smaller. Never mind, it's not letting me see my own tiers if I make it smaller. What? Can I see my own tiers, please? Jesus Christ. Okay. Let me just do this. Allahu Akbar. Okay, I think I have to pretend to edit the page. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cover myself so I can see the chat and then talk about the tears. Got it. Finally. Sorry, that took me a good 5 minutes to figure out my own shit. The wake up with me are the ones where you really ramble, but I like it. The background of the YouTube page or Patreon, both. Shoot, if times get real bad, you might need to become a VVIP for yourself. I don't think mods exist in Patreon. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I wanted to just give you. Is there like a way to make a star or something as a first patron? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I can message you, but I don't think it'll lead me to your email. Good, okay. I just wanted to make sure people can't see my email. Like, yeah, I think I'm gonna make a business email eventually. I love the background for your YouTube. I've been thinking of putting that for this one because this one, the one for Patreon, ended up looking really blurry once it was like expanded. Yeah, I think I'll change it. The one on my YouTube, by the way, is like a section of one of my paintings. That's my own art. So that's why I thought I was really proud of it and how it looked. So I'll change the background of my Patreon to I'm gonna mix that up to that same one because I think it was really pretty. And the profile photo again. Okay, I guess that's the third only decent thing that I got from my ex was a couple of like about 2 good photos. Only 2, but I really think it was only because of the place. He didn't do the lighting or anything. He just held the camera. Figured it was one of your art creations. Well, I appreciate that because that makes me feel better that like because that's one of the ones I'm proud of. So, all right. So yeah, just for the official Patreon, you'll get Patreon only updates. So for that, it'll be like updates about kind of like stuff that I won't necessarily mention on YouTube, but it'll be about YouTubers, stuff like that, and stuff that is related to Patreon that I don't want to mention on YouTube because it's specific to you guys. The chat community is going to be there so you guys could talk to each other and I can talk to you guys. There's going to be voting power. I wanted to include that in the first one because that's one of the things I love. And it's just generally with every single thing, every video on YouTube, I will be shouting you guys out. And then if it gets too long, I might end up doing like that thing where I add in just an end thing video, like Call Me Kevin, where I just read them real fast. I would love if it got to that amount, but even if it was just like $1, but X barely even gets credit for taking the good photo. Yeah, he really doesn't. I mean, I'm the one in the photo. So, damn, I just realized how bitchy that sounded and I love it. There's another good quote. Yeah, so then for the 10 per month, and remember, you can change this per month if you want. And I don't mind if you just go back and forth. And I'm also for the general one, I did still add the shout out because you'll still deserve it. You're still contributing. It'll have the voting power and then the fan requests. By that, I mean like requests, more specific requests for videos. Because generally when I ask you guys for video things, it's really just suggestions in YouTube. And I think I'm going to stop doing that on YouTube and I'm going to make it more exclusively for Patreon. That way I can talk to you guys on Patreon and then it won't be, because that's the thing that I actually kept thinking about on YouTube where I was like, damn it, they have great ideas, but it's like, I like to have my videos be surprises. So that way it's there. And I always like to give credit where credit is due. Then we've got the VIP one, which has the live Q&As, which I thought would be fun. Because otherwise I think I will do Q&As based on maybe what's in Patreon, what I can get messaged there. Or Like if I get messaged on Patreon, or if I set up a Twitch, then I can get live Q&As. The VVIP will have the extra thing is that's when you can get your postcards, the live Q&A. That one's the postcards and exclusive content. The exclusive content is also in the very important person, and the reason why I include it in both, they will have different levels of exclusive content, each level. Like once you get to, for example, the VVVIP, that's when you get the real good stories. But they're still gonna have good stories. Um, and then you can get the phone call. I specified 20 to 30 minutes just because it might end up being longer, but that's going to be the base amount, because on the off chance that my channel actually gets picked up again, too many people, you need to add in like a certain limitation. But this way, the phone call has its limits. There's the boundary, and it's through a secure place. So that way we're good. And it will probably be, I do it through maybe like a Discord thing. And then you get the personalized postcard. Oh, and the fan only like requests can also be requests for like items. It can be requests for those things, but they're requests. They're not always stuff I can necessarily do. For the like tangible things, they called it tangible goods when I had to specify what it was. Like, for example, the personalized postcard, that's when I can do the keychains and stuff. Depending on where we get up to, I can do more and more of the goals. I'm going to add a lot of multiple goals. So that's just a basic idea of what's in those tiers. I'm going to make a video to summarize all that. But yeah, I am so happy and excited that I finally got that up, because it was taking so long. And last night I was up till 3 a.m. putting that shit together. I'm still wearing the fucking jeans that I was wearing. I was putting that together, putting up my PayPal together, which I'm scared shows my email. The email that I use for that, because PayPal is creepy sometimes. Yeah, I'm proud of myself for having gotten all of that done and doing a video. And that video was actually inspired by, because I saw some of Gabby Hanna's like chill videos where she was just being really candid and honest, and I was like, well, I ramble like that all the time, but part of my stuff is the music, and that's going to be one of the types of exclusive content that'll be in the lower tiers. Is you'll get the exclusive content of that. Exclusive content will also include exclusive photos, exclusive videos of stuff that's a little bit more private than what I would want to put on YouTube. Certain poetry, stuff like that. And it'll be, maybe I might put up the early access in one of them, where it'll be like early access to some of the poems that'll be in my book, stuff like that. Let me see. I promise that if one day I become filthy rich, I might consider becoming a VVIP. Listen, anything, I appreciate anything, but I appreciate the promise. I'm gonna hold you to that, though. Maybe not filthy rich. Can we just say rich? Financially stable, maybe? Wait, is the VVIP the 35? Because if it is, then I understand why not. Like, you can't. I also give you $6.66 because I know Patreon takes a cut, so I wanted you to get at least more than 5. Thank you so much. I really appreciated it, and it's funny that it's 666. I got that. It took me a bit in the beginning. It took me like a few extra seconds than it should have, but I still got it. Wow, you're on about an hour. I know, right? Time flies so fast in these streams, and I love it. And YouTube actually let me do another live that I didn't have to wait 24 hours. So as per usual, it's inconsistent with the rules that it wants to make up. Okay, May. Oh wait, are you just coming to sit with us? Oh, hi, baby. Babies. She always does this thing where she just starts kneading at that. Oh, are you trying to get on my lap? You're an adorable baby. Maybe I'll just keep having her here You guys will get her ass a lot because that's just how cats are. I hate Teen Titans Go. I don't know what that is, but I guess it sucks. May, what's up, man? What's up, May? Oh. She keeps trying to steal the blanket that fiance gave me. I know you want food. Oh, it's a cartoon. Adorable babies. Tell a cat you love them, by the way, is like you close your eyes and nod a bit. And it's a big thing of like it's a thing for like trust with closing eyes, because that's how they show you they love you too. Because closing eyes, cats are very, very like they're very, very like alert creatures. Very, I guess you could say paranoid in a way. May, you're really showing us the junk in the trunk. I love your body positivity. I know, right? She's got a cute booty. In animal terms, not in weird terms. Also, I need help, by the way. I don't know how to block a user or a sub. I was trying to block the creepy person, but it only said hide. But I want no access. I see YouTubers saying blocked. And I know you watched the live streams because you commented on the one where I was ranting. And he's like, "Why are you so upset?" And I didn't respond, even if it wasn't him and it wasn't a creepy person. I'd be like, "Dude, why are you asking if you watched the stream? I explained why I was upset." And also, if he watches the streams, didn't he watch the one afterwards where I mentioned how I was creeped out? Like, dude, then they're not even hints anymore. There were never hints. Oh God, there's no way to block him. I think there is. I just can't figure it out. I can hide a user so they can't really comment, but I don't know. I don't want him to be able to like come in to like streams or something or stuff like that, because that like just go away. But maybe hiding him from the comments at least will make him get the message. They don't get a notification, but I'm pretty sure they'll notice that their things aren't going up. Babies. This is about that gone guy, by the way. It's just like he was really punctual to those streams when he wanted to chat, which makes me think that he doesn't always chat while he's watching. I think so too. And I think it's very bizarre that he keeps going even though okay, yeah, let me just expand this because I'm a dumbass. I didn't think of expanding so I can read the chat easier from far away, because I wanted to make it easier so you guys can see the maybe. She's very agreeable. Like, he would get there at the same time I would. What do you mean? Like, how would you know? Back when you would talk? I don't mind, like, it's cool when people are punctual before he was creepy, but because then he didn't know me as well, I think. As much as you can know a YouTuber. But it's just like, if he's watching the streams, why keep commenting? I'm saying this to your face, man. Because I would say it to your face. And also, it'd be so dumb if I was trying to do the whole gossiping thing to on stream. Like, what kind of gossip? That's so stupid. And you would criticize him for his weird hypotheticals and comments, and you'd really lay the guilt on thick. I know, and it was really funny to me because it was like, I just said I'm a sociopath, and I Did I even react? That time when I asked you to go get it back is because I was just like, I wasn't feeling guilty. I was just, to be honest, I just didn't understand. I wanted to know what was going on. It was an interesting situation. I was like, hey, what's going on? This person's acting atypical. I don't understand. Perhaps he doesn't understand. If he understood, would he act typical? How did I react when he was laying on the guilt? Because I don't think I noticed it. That was the one time. And I didn't do it because I felt guilty. I don't know if he laid on the guilt or whatever, but that particular time. But I think he kept trying to lay on the guilt, but progressively realized, like, did I even react to the guilt? I don't think I did. I know I said so, but I don't think I reacted the normal way. Let's see. I'm so sorry I offended your beautiful mind. I always say something wrong. You told them not to feel sorry, just never say it again. Yeah, I was just like, dude, saying sorry doesn't mean jack shit. You can say you're sorry, but say like sorry means something. But I've talked about what apologies are. You don't apologize and then give an excuse. You can expand upon an explanation, but that is the very last thing that you do, if at all. And that's usually only like situational. There, as a psych student, I have learned these things, and it makes sense. That's why certain apologies are genuine. That's why the Jenna Marbles thing was genuine, because she literally acted upon what she did. She didn't do the whole like, I'm taking a break, go away for 2 days and come back. And it's still, the Jenna Marbles thing makes me so sad because she did not like deserve that. Yeah, I told him not to do it again, and he did. And so, and I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to give him attention. I know I'm giving him attention now, but that's just because I don't mind roasting someone, but I'm not going to give him the attention, the type that he wants. Maybe he likes being talked about, but that's why I kind of want him gone, pun not intended, because I think it's a very interesting situation to me to discuss. And I repeat things, and I like to discuss atypical reactions and situations with people because I don't understand them, and because this is a very good way, it's a safer way for me to be able to understand these type of things, especially with men. I'm sorry, but it's just because I've had bad experiences where I will misinterpret things and I won't feel guilty. I'll just be like, oh, maybe they just misunderstood me when they're trying to play me. And it's not because, like, if somebody tries to manipulate me, I'm on top of it. But it's when they're trying to play around. I was worse at figuring that out. And I don't play with that anymore. I stop myself while I'm ahead. That's why I didn't play into that cat and mouse game. And I was so proud of myself. Like, that's a small accomplishment. But when you're autistic, it's a thing that's really important to learn. And I even talked to my mother about it, and I told her it's like, this is a great way to learn how to discern between these types of things, and to have you guys tell me and to talk about it with you guys, because I'm repeating it about him also because he's been the first creep that wasn't just like an obvious just like troll, because in real life I can't just block someone. And I have these situations where there's some people where it's like they're still out there. And I don't get scared easy. And I'm not really scared so much as just like, I don't like this. I don't want to fucking run into you at a grocery store. Like, it's totally a game with him. He's a psych student. This is a strange occurrence to you. Hey, as a psych student, this is a strange occurrence to you that will inevitably be dissected and discussed. He was a creep that wanted to warm you up and get close to you. I know, and it's hilarious that I'm saying I'm a sociopath and he thinks he can. I'll play a game, but only if I'm the one playing the game. Like, if I'm the one that sets it up. And I do that with people that deserve it. I talk about him like this because he deserves it. And as long as I'm taking to figure out how to block him, dude, just stop. Like, you're not going to get anywhere. I don't play these games. I don't fuck with this shit. I'm not I'm not easily manipulated like this. He said he was a psych student dropout. Um, and I'm not shitting on the dropout part because I understand when some people do that for whatever reason. But I think you can use that to manipulate a lot because when you understand things. But whether or not he was further along or not, I'm smarter than him. I can tell from the way that he's talking and the way that he keeps going and he keeps thinking that he can get something out of me. Or at the very least, like am very, very intelligent. And I'm not going to pretend to not be that what I'm saying is not pretentious because it very much is. But this is a person that thinks they can play me, that thinks that they can warm up to me, and thinks that this would be a good way to do it. No. If this were a person that really wanted to get to know me and warm up to me, no. I don't want that. That's not something. Firstly, it's not going to work. Secondly, I've said that I'm autistic, and I've seen this before. When you say that and people still try to play games with you, that's why I want to discuss this and dissect it so much, because people do that. That's why we're one of the most, like, especially like sexually, we're the most like assaulted and stuff. It's like we're one of the most of the disabled people. That's sick. I don't care if it's not that serious, if it doesn't look incredibly serious. It's like, I'm saying I'm a sociopath, so I'm not going to care. I'm not going to be offended. But I'm also mentioning I'm autistic, and you're still trying to play a game? And also, I said how smart I was, and you're agreeing I'm smart, and you think that you're going to win? That's cute. Like, you think my mind's beautiful? All right, great. You're, my mother was even like, I think he's quoting the movie, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty much what he's doing. But like, third time is not the charm in this type of situation. Now that was a good quote. That was just a deep. We should have a deep quote section. Um, I thought he left like weeks ago after the death thing, which is why I got weirded out seeing his name after weeks since it happened. Same here. Tends to pet May's head. I will pet for you. I don't know why you tends, but she could tell that I'm getting upset and she wants food, but it's so cute that she's always here for me. Yeah, that's why I got really oh wait, and it's not like he's making comments relevant to the video or what you're saying. He's commenting on what looks like random text. Oh yeah, virtually. Oh, did you mean pretends? I didn't know what tends. Like tends, like I thought you meant like I tend to do this. Like I do this every day. You get what I mean. But yeah, it's like there's that person again with a beautiful mind. Dude, I'm sitting there with Ziploc bags on my hand, putting blue hair dye on my head. What the fuck does that have to do with it? Wait. No, myself. I'm still kind of confused by the grammar, but I do get it that you're virtually petting. That part I do get. Here. So you could be satisfied. This is what I mean that I don't understand. She does this. I don't know how she breathes, but you nailed it. Okay, this is still the tense part at the beginning confused me, but I'll let it go. But yeah, back to the creep. The guy was a creep. Can, were you the one who wanted me to elaborate on the creep? I think you were, because we're going in on it. Let's do a psych eval. I'm gonna keep doing psych evals on this because it's like I was creeped out that night. I was thinking of going back on stream, and I was like conflicted for a second. I was like, well, I don't want him to stop me from doing stuff I like, but then I was also like, well, now I'm not really in the mood, and also I don't want to deal with him showing up, and that would just ruin the mood. And I'm about to go to sleep. I'd like to not like dream about shit like that. It's easier to call me Duncan instead of Ken because I keep falling for it since it reminds me of that Snowy mod. How? A Snow V, by the way, it's with a V instead of the B. Also, yes. Okay. Well, we're going in on him. Feel free to comment about it. I'll call you Duncan then. So yeah, now like again, context matters very much for these things. If like also getting if somebody who knows me more, like Snowy or Lou, if you guys said or just that phrasing, or if I was doing even like last night's video, if Snowy or Lou, for example, commented like, "Hey, your beautiful mind is doing this. This shows you've got a beautiful mind," or stuff like that. Or actually, not just them, anyone. If you put it in context, you're gonna hear my stomach growl. And yes, I'm gonna eat. That's one thing. But like, stop hitting on me, dude. You literally asked me about the death. If this were in context, saying like, how would you feel if a close family member died? And we were having like we weren't talking about that. We were talking about sociopathy. And it's like, no, I think I'm getting real defensive about that too, because it's like, you're hitting on me, then asking me about that. That's extremely creepy. That is not okay. And that is something about someone that I care for. And I don't put up with that shit. I mean, when I first watched your vids, I noticed you're a good-looking girl, but that came second to what you were actually discussing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, that's something that I really, really appreciate because I've been told that I look good. I'm not going to be one of those people that pretends that I'm ugly, but I know that I'm not ugly. I know that I've been told a lot that I'm a decent-looking girl, but I appreciate when people can look past that and like I'm here. My channel's to spread a message. God damn it. Dude, those chats/comments that he made would have never ever crossed my mind to tell someone in person. Never mind over the internet. Exactly. I was saying like if you said like, "Hey, that's a beautiful thing to do," or like in one of those like long comments, phrased very very differently with an elaboration, a clarification, and not "there's that person again." That part of the sentence. Beautiful Mind. It'd be funny if you quoted like the movie because that had like an autistic person in it too. Like that'd be cool. And it was great and he was a genius. I'd be like, yeah, thank you. It's just that it was so creepy, especially because it was at night. And it was like that other time. If he was PST, then he was messaging me at 2 a.m. when he was asking for one-on-one conversations. If it was CST or EST, then it was even later than that. What the fuck? Leaving a 2 a.m. comment. Okay. I have insomnia too. Leaving a 2 a.m. comment, trying to play cat and mouse with me, and then also wanting to chat with me privately. Dude, we're not on we're not on Tinder, whatever. We're not. I mentioned almost every single video, fiance. Actually, probably every single video. Because he comes to mind because I happen to love him. Also, I complain about the fact that this thing is a temporary ring too. I was checking if there's anything else. But yeah, that one in particular, that one was like, I think that it was nighttime. I needed to shower and I was like, it's actually nice to be able to shower after reading that comment. I was like, I need to cleanse myself. I was like, I'm not dealing with this. It's late at night. No, thank you. My finger was really close to ejection button during those streams. Dude, just say warm salad. And if he comes back, just eject. Like, I don't mind playing games with people who are creepy if I know that I like with certain context, but this is one where it would just play into what he wanted, and I don't care. Okay, this is gonna sound real cruel. I don't know him, so I don't care about him, so I don't care if he gets hurt by this. Because I'm not here to baby your feelings when you're being creepy and when you're being inappropriate. I always say, call me out when I go too far or something. But I don't care if his itty bitty feelings gets hurt or his itty bitty ego and constantly talking about low self esteem. Dude, this is not how you raise your self esteem. And trying to show that you've got low self esteem, that's not going to work on me. If you want to talk about it scientifically and how you can improve that, or just talk about it like we're talking like people. That's why I call it chill chat or psych chats. Cool, go ahead, but don't try to play me like that. That I am very good at noticing, because Snowy, hi, I'm gonna check. Wait, let me check. Yeah, you got a dislike. If it's you, Gone, or anyone, thanks for the engagement. Cheers. The YouTube algorithm doesn't care which one it is. Yeah, these streams are never the pity party streams. What's up, Snow? Yeah, what's up, Snowbee? And yeah, I'm not here for a pity party. No, I don't pity people, because even when people are in bad situations, they don't want to be pitied most of the time. Like, fuck you for thinking that's okay. Fuck you for hearing I'm autistic. I don't understand things. After at length, he saw streams at length. I have videos at length of my having trouble understanding these things. And then trying to play me. Fuck you for that. Whether you meant it or not, I don't care about your intentions, because you're not 5. You can connect the dots that if you try to do that, and if it weren't me and I didn't have the experience that I had, like, I am at the level that I am. I know what I know simply because I've had so many bad experiences and like shitty friends and all that. So I know that particular type of game, those types of games. And also, don't try to manipulate a sociopath. What kind of idiot are you if you think you can do that? Like, what are you gonna accomplish? You're gonna accomplish this, being called out. And seriously, fuck you, man. I'm autistic. What if I weren't able to recognize things this way? Wait, did he return or something? Yeah, he left another comment on one of my streams. He asked on the one where I literally ranted in the first 15 minutes about YouTube. He's like, hey, why are you so upset? So I'm guessing he's seen the streams, and there are streams before that where I was complaining, and there are streams after that where I'm complaining. Dude, there's no hints now. This is a clear stop it. This is a clear fuck you because I'm autistic and you were trying to take advantage of that. Like, it's clear at this point. That's taking advantage. That's hope. He literally said, oh, I was just trying to get your attention. Autistic or not, you're just playing me trying to say I've got a question just to get my attention. And then also the fact you know that I'm autistic. How fucked up is that? Can I, like, please let me know. Like, that's clearly taking advantage. People say, oh, you don't know if they meant it or not. Does that matter if it can still end up being so dangerous and problematic because the internet isn't safe? Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't even watch the stream and it's looking and is looking to sink his claws into you. Oh, I think he watches the stream and both of that, because I feel like he'd be one of those people to like be behind the scenes watching. These are the predators you were afraid of. At least you never made him a mod. Yeah, these are the ones I was afraid of. That's why I was so careful with you and Lou. And still, I've told you guys, if you guys for a second made me feel like that, goodbye. Because I respect you guys right now. I respect the hell out of you right now and how you guys are treating me and how you guys, like Lou said, I recognize that you were good looking in one of your videos, but that came second. And I wouldn't believe that at first because sadly I've had way too many experiences and I haven't met a girl that hasn't had some sort of experience that makes it really hard to believe that. So it's like after seeing it, I've seen that you showed me respect. You showed me not once or twice or anything like that. You showed me over and over and over again that didn't matter. Like that's just like, hey, cool. And low battery. I'm not letting you do this to me, computer. And yeah, I can use that to my advantage because great. I'll put myself in the thumbnail. A lot of people will see it. Like, I know guys will see it. The ones that watch for like 30 seconds, they'll see it. They'll be like, oh, cute girl. Okay, great. I will use my God-given gifts. Why not? You guys want to objectify it? Fine, I'm going to utilize it. That's another good quote. Please write these down, Lou. May, how do you feel about this? Well, she knows I think she can sense my energy, so she's like sitting here chilling with me. Because normally she doesn't sit when I put her bed on the table. This is actually very, very rare. And yeah, I wouldn't have made him a mod. And firstly, I don't need another mod. And he didn't have enough time for me to see like the way that he acted. But he very quickly showed me the way that he acted. But please comment on the part that I was talking about, how fucked up it is with the autistic thing, taking advantage of that. Because it's clearly taking advantage of the fact there's not a stream where I don't mention that I'm autistic. Name one. Name one. And me saying I don't understand these things. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel with this shit. I think that's why he came here to do that. You think that he really was trying to take advantage of it? I think he was trying to do that too. I think, like, this is for any autistics out there, be careful because this is what people do. This is why I have learned I have to be careful when I even say that. And that's the sad part. I'm trying to be an activist and it's dangerous for me to be that way because people will, there are guys and girls, I just haven't seen a girl yet, a female, but I'm not saying, I've seen like I'm talking about predatory type of behavior. Like shitty type behavior, yeah, I've had that. I've got stories about that with like shitty people. But predatory type behavior, like it's so sick the amount of people that I know that I've seen try to take advantage of it or have taken advantage of the fact that I've mentioned that I'm autistic because I'm just trying to share that because I tell people that and because I'm trying to spread awareness that it looks different in everyone. And it's like, what the fuck? You don't get to do that with no repercussions. So I'm going to call you out. Gone. Please be gone. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to go for kids. Damn, yeah. I don't know about that. I'm not going to make that assumption because that's a really serious assumption. But I can understand like why you wouldn't be surprised. But also it's like, I know I have more of a baby face. Like for all he knew, I could have been 17. I could pass for 17, 16, I think, maybe. I look more 18, but you never know. It really is gross that he would keep digging and digging into your sociopathy, and I doubt it was out of curiosity. I'm not making an assumption. I wouldn't. It just wouldn't surprise me. That's why I clarified that, like, it's not an assumption because I know you're not making one. That's why I said I get why it wouldn't surprise you. Yeah, but digging into the sociopathy part, that was just dumb as shit. Because what a way to try to manipulate a sociopath is to dig into their sociopathy. I know that type of thing. That's a very clear type of thing in a form of manipulation. It's used. You try to show you connect or you're curious or something. It's an easy type of manipulation. Very, very easy, very, very common. I've seen it. I know it. I'm familiar with the way that it works, how it's properly used, and he didn't use it properly for it to be effective. I always stick to you being 20, looking 20. Yeah, I think I do that, but it's also like you just never know. But I understand. I think it is kind of iffy, like when you don't know. I don't think I look like I'm 16 anymore, but I think in my earlier videos I may have passed for it when I was like 19. When I made those videos, I think I could have passed for younger, but now my face shape has changed a bit. I just think the autistic part, that's what makes me, that's the grossest part, is because for years I'd give people the benefit of the doubt in a sense because people wouldn't give me that, would deserve that sometimes. Because sometimes it's sad, but you can't rely on the benefit of the doubt anymore. That's why I ask so many questions about people. That's why I'll flip a switch and I won't trust them. Especially online, because this community is one I want to keep safe. Not the keyboard maybes. Thank you. She's going behind the computer. I would call him out on that shit he would say, but it fell upon deaf ears. It does fall upon deaf ears. But I want it to be out there at least for anybody else who's autistic. People will try to take advantage of you. People will, you can tell them that, and they will act nice, but they will, listen, she's a cat. They will try to take advantage of the fact that you're autistic. You say you're autistic, there are sick people that'll be like, great, easy target. And I've seen it and I've experienced it, and it can often not end well. That'll be more of the Patreon content. Avoid the keyboard, avoid the keyboard. I guess she heard it. She heard you, Lou. You get the butt, but she heard you at least. Coco. Body positivity. Listen, you wanted to see her. You didn't specify which end. But yeah, I need help from you guys as the mods. Please help me figure out how to block him instead of just hide him. Are Maze Curves YouTube friendly? They better be, because that would be just sad if they weren't. Like, how far are you gonna go, YouTube? I know that may or may not have been a joke, but also could have been serious considering how YouTube is. My throat always is like this. I had to pull my neck back so far because of the crick in my neck. I can report him and remove his comment. Yeah, we can report him. But how? Which comment should we report him on? Report him and remove. You can report and remove his content. I think you can hide user, but the thing is, I've heard YouTubers say blocking. Does that just mean hiding the user? Because you can hide them so they can't comment anymore. But yeah, can you hide a user, Lou? Or is that only in my power? If you can hide him, go from the beautiful mind comment or something like that. Because that one was the creepy one. Or one of the ones where he's asking to talk to me one-on-one. All right, you guys are going to come with me to the kitchen. Got 14%, so we're going to have to be real quick in the kitchen. Okay. I can remove his comments, but I think totally hiding him is in your power. Okay. I guess I'll hide him just so he can't come into the community. And you can please can you report him, because as a creator, I don't want to like I don't know if I'll get some shit back. YouTube will be like, "Why are you reporting him? He didn't do anything," and then it's harder to prove it, because I don't think you can get screwed over. I don't want to risk it on you, but I don't think you can get screwed over, right? Vitamin D. Yes. I like the gummies. Babies. Okay. To be naked? Naked. She's such a patient baby. I think she overlooked my comment. That tells her how to block him. Oh, did I not see it? Get on. Oh, I didn't. Get on mobile. Go to his channel. Select the three dots on the upper right hand side and select block user. Okay. Once I get back to the table, I will, because I have limited time for my thing. No. You can hide user, but she's telling me that I can block him from just anything to do with me, from going to his channel. Okie dokie. First and foremost, if anybody wants, for those of you that are 21, dude, this is amazing. This apple juice is it is so good. I normally don't get different kinds of this. I'm usually very specific with the kind that I like, but I decided to try it because it said deliciously sweet and I had a picture of a peach, and I love peach flavored things. Okay, what's gonna be breakfast today? I think I will do my lately my usual for eating, because I haven't been eating a lot. I've been dealing with I think I'm the only one that's over 21 and I don't drink a lot. All right, well, I can actually recommend really good listen, apples, those apple ones. If you get sparkling peach, the fake the non-alcoholic non-apple juice, well, whatever, non-alcoholic, we're still calling it apple juice, but non-alcoholic apple juice, peach flavored, sparkling. I think I'll give myself a big glass of this because, okay, we're done with the gone thing until I finish up with this, and I'll just finish blocking him. I've been really doing better with my, I've gone, I haven't been relapsing as much. Again, always stay positive and think of the things that you haven't done. I love how I put an empty bottle back in here. The things that you've accomplished, so I'm going to focus on that. Dude, I was so happy when I found this at a decent price. It was $2, because normally the small ones are $2. I've always been a Scotch apple juice fan myself. Bourbon for me. Later when you become more popular, inshallah, you can have story time about Gone. Remind me to do that. That'll be my first creepy person. The first creep on this channel. So yeah, what I've been doing that's actually really good is V8, add in a bunch of olives. I'm really serious when I said a bunch. And this has become my a meal for me, because actually it has a good amount of it has servings of veggies. The olives add more calories. It doesn't upset my stomach, and I end up not feeling really guilty when I have it, which is helping. Because this is usually what I do. Is my start is I just don't eat as much, and then I start regulating to eat a bit more normally. Then a little bit of garlic powder, and then seasoned salt. And don't try to track me down, but you know this logo? I'm not lying about this, by the way, but my great aunt is the one who designed it. And she was an amazing artist. She was quite the eccentric person. And her Dracula thing is like the legacy that I hope I leave behind when I die, because I feel like I know from the amount that my family talks about her, what I know about her. I met her like once when I was a baby. Also tip, stir in the spices before you put the olives in. Perfect. I don't measure things, I just taste things. Oh, also, really, really good non-apple juice thing. If you go to Arab markets have the best, because that's where they have it. I was so sad when I came here. The only type of non-alcoholic, like yeasty beverage, beer type of thing they have here is the one that actually tastes like beer, and it's disgusting. I can't have those anymore, but they were amazing. I loved them so much back when I actually could eat them. Okie dokie. Just gonna go put these over there, and then I'll be right back. Definitely put in the salt, spices, or stuff. Also, you might not need this salt if you're not a person like me who's just enjoying the years where I don't have to worry about a bunch of salt, about salt problems, and I just really like salty, like not too salty, obviously, but I like adding salt to things. Gotta plug this in. Oh, dude, I gotta show you this first. This is how I did my recording last night. Professional. I mean, it like half falls over, and it's. But this is what roommate gave me, and I was so excited about it. I mean, one of the rubber parts fell off, but it wasn't my fault. And I had to take off my OtterBox case for it to work. But it always starts out so bright. But still, it was really nice. Oh, we're still doing the cozy. This was from, I've said it before, it's from Fiance. I'm going to leave up the maybe's bed. Okay, let's see. Do you call the special drink mix a bloody maybe? No, because then I'd be drink. That would be that's weird, dude. No, I'm saying that. But it basically is a Bloody Mary. I just realized that. Just not the kind that apparently shows up in your, this one, the lighting. Oh, it's tilted the wrong way. Usually tilt it slightly away from me, because we all know that I'm very autistic. Lighting good? Roommate created a new video atmosphere with her gift. I know, right? No, I'm pretty sure if you play Bloody Mary, Gone would appear in the mirror instead. Thank God I did it as a kid and I don't have to try it again. Since I'm a witch, I'll probably do a spell for binding from harm, and there's something called a hot foot, which is basically it's hot foot, like get away. It's basically like get away. There's getaway route too. There's stuff you can do to make people not come back. That'll be in my witchy haul. I can show you guys that stuff. It's not like a hex. It's just basically a I don't want you in my life. Can you fuck off spell. Having like food in liquid form makes me feel less guilty, so it's helping. And I haven't done anything within ED realm, I think, a few days. So that's good. And I haven't been doing the cyclical type, which is where like falling back into the really bad cycle, where like sometimes the more dangerous type is that you do it once and then it can just start the cycle all over again. But I've been better at the self-control part with that since as I've grown into becoming a quote unquote adult. Shit, god damn it. All right, I'm gonna be yelling really loud. I've been getting better at it. I mean, sometimes it still happens. Usually it's not as bad. And since it's not as bad, I can usually get control of it a little bit better. And also, I'm a control freak with myself. Not like I'm a control freak with myself, my environment, but not like with other people. So that's usually what happens with me. Let me make this bigger. We didn't miss a thing of what you said. Neither did my neighbors. I was going to say something. Yeah, Snowy, my Patreon is up and so's my PayPal. I put up multiple tiers. Earlier in the video I explained it, but I'm going to upload a video more concisely, but I was just too excited not to talk about it on stream. Lude started the pledge, and I was so grateful. There's a section where you can just do, it's called the VNP, which is very nice person one, which is there's no content, but it's just $3. And then also I added in the PayPal in case you want to just do a certain amount there. I recommend, because it's just a $2 difference, just doing the $5 one, because the VMP is, I just put it there as, a safety net for anyone that really can't. But I also thought like, well, I've got a PayPal, so I don't know. It's all up to you. It's all optional. I don't think you can do 2 plans at once, but you will be getting for each tier exclusive content, exclusive maybes content, lots of maybes content, and more chatting. And I'm pissed because I can't seem to get the creator page on the app. I love the VNP. Yeah, then I just kept adding a V for all the other ones because I was like, I don't know what to call you guys. I don't know what to call my subscribers. I always thought you had to be like higher up with more subscribers than I have. But maybe not. I don't know. Now I can just take this one. I'll follow my example. Never follow my example. I still find it funny that Tana Mojo thinks that just because you get a bunch of subscribers, it means that you're supposed to be a role model. Like, no. You can say you want to be a role model. Maybe you need to slow down. Slow down. Okay, good girl. I heard her like eating her food way too fast. If she does that, she might throw up. Feel bad. So, yeah. By the way, PayPal doesn't let people see your email, right? like my email. Really interesting part of the stream. I'm feeling more awake, but I think I need to eat. Yeah, mental problems. This is eating. I hate the fact that you can't feel awake without it. Taking my meds more. My eyes still feel droopy, but I think I'm starting to realize it probably is just because I slept with my makeup on. But can we please appreciate my makeup in the last video? Like, seriously, my eyeliner was on point. I said this earlier, but this is just for Snowbee. And also, I know that the singing wasn't the best. The guitar playing was pretty good, though. I have to keep tuning the strings like right before. And the singing, mind you, this is the first time I've ever uploaded anything online. If you notice, when I got past the first chorus, the second chorus and pre-chorus started to sound a lot better. So like from the first half wasn't as good as the second half, I think because it was like more confident or actually just getting more in the groove. And also, I haven't practiced that song ever. Literally ever. I just opened the chords and winged it. I think from winging it, that's pretty good. I don't know where you're getting the idea that your singing wasn't good. I don't know. Definitely not in the parts where it wasn't like words. It was just because I didn't. That part wasn't good because like legit, I recognize it. I should have maybes. Come here, May. Yeah, I have to take the food away to slow her down. Maybes. Stop it. You're eating too fast. I will give this back to you, but you just chugged a bunch of food. Don't make yourself sick. You're gonna be okay, babies. You wanna come back? You wanna come to mama? Come up here. Your bed's still up here. Yeah. I could feel that you were feeling what Halsey felt. Yeah, that song actually is one of my favorite songs. And it was really a big part of my youth, actually. Because I always felt like I was a hurricane. I'm a wanderess. And also Pineapple Boob was trying to cover up the word wanderess because I tried to do self-tattoo. That didn't work. But I'm planning on I can't figure out which tattoo to get of which part of that song. But it's such an important song to me. Come here, babies. Or do you want to sit at your chair? She has her own chair over there. I thoroughly enjoyed your rendition and singing. Thank you. Also, by the way, you know the bridge part at the end where it was just like a completely different lyric area? I didn't pre-listen to the whole song. So it was my own version. I forgot like what the tune was to that because it's been so long since I listened to it. But yeah, I love her new album too. Mick. She's bipolar, so I can really understand like her song Gasoline of like, are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100,000 bought $100 bottle of champagne like me, just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. And that song. Oh, and the lyrics of You can't wake. You can't wake up. This is just a dream. You're not a human being. Just I made a painting of it. It's you're part of a machine. The lyrics of it. Taking artistic liberties. Artistic improvising liberties. But yeah, that was a sneak peek to content that's gonna be a lot more on Patreon, and you'll also get to see my what's it called? I'm thinking of adding in videos of my writing process and also some of the bloopers, aka the video. I don't have bloopers that I cut out. The bloopers for me are the videos that I start and then I'm like, nope, nope, this didn't work. That was bad. That was awful. They're like sometimes like 30 seconds or something. There's like some for that singing video where it's like me sitting there. I'm like, that sounded awful, and then I just end it or something like that. But yeah, Snowy, I wanted to tell you about like the Patreon. No like pressure, and you can always do 1 month, and then your art series should be called Autistic Liberties. Dude, you guys have the best names. Taking autistic liberties. That's literally what life is for an autistic person. You take autistic liberties. You just have to adjust. Oh, you did? Sorry, the app is so stupid. I complained about it already. We did $6.60. I love how specific it was. Oh, thank you guys so much. Okay, just to let you guys know, just so you can get an idea, like, depending on the amount, like from you, Snowy, it was like Patreon fees of 96 cents, and then, oh wait, no, payment fees from they take payment and platform fees. Nice. Payment fees are 96 cents. And platform fees were 94 cents. I'm going to keep you guys updated on all this shit because, like, you guys should know where the money's going and what money is not coming to me. I appreciate it so much. It means a lot, especially because, like, right now, since I'm a smaller creator, I can't just do, like, $2 tiers. But if it goes up, if I get more and more things, then I can lower the price because then it would, it would even out. I'll definitely make it worth it, and your bonus content will include a lot of maybes. So much maybes. And that's a safe place, because I know, Snowy, you don't like social media. Neither do I. So that's where we can all chat, and you guys can just talk to each other. You can pretend that it's like a Twitter, but it's a safe one where I'm not going to come back 10 years from now and be like, look at what you said. Unless you say something really predatory or disgusting. But I'm not going to be like really, really looking into shit. We're a chill community. Because I'm autistic and I say stupid shit all the time. You guys have really gotten me through some hard times, by the way. Just being able to stream. It also helps me from getting bored and doing stupid shit when I'm bored. Or if I go like manicky. I go hypomania. And with Snow's Yeti mic, these Patreon videos are going to be bumping. Yeah, they're going to be getting real good. I have the ring light, and the thing is that the mic, I'd have to connect to my computer. So Then the video quality will probably go down a bit because iPhones have really, really good quality. But oh wait, no, I'm gonna use my new computer, so that one hopefully will have better camera quality. And so the next thing is my PO box, and I want letters, bitches. I want letters, and that's cheap. That's real cheap. I just like letters. Fan art will be hilarious. There's gonna be really good ones, and then like some stick figures. And you guys will get shout outs with every video. That's just a given. And if I don't shout you out, please remind me and know that it would literally just be because I'm stupid and I forget. And I mentioned this earlier in the stream. All your ideas are still going to be in there. It's just Patreon's so organized. The way that they do it, like the exclusive, they just say exclusive content. It's so much easier than me just like writing down exactly what it is, because that way I can give you guys the exclusive updates in there, and they'll be about Patreon. A stick figure with curly blob of blue hair on top, basically, and then like giant eyes holding a cat. And I feel like people would make me the stick figure and then take the time to make this beautiful like picture of May. Me holding, like, May would be this beautifully artistic, like beautifully drawn thing, and then mine would just be like a stick figure. You got enough water, baby? Yeah, okay, she's got enough water. She kept trying to drink my water, so she has a glass bowl, like bougie, on the table, and her own chair. We do everything together, so it's only fair. I mean, I take her to Ralph's with me even. So, yeah, I love the streaming. They had a live streaming option. I didn't put that in anywhere because I was like, I already don't have enough people. Like, again, if there's more people, then it would make sense. But right now it's like, okay, yay, exclusive for the same people that are here. Wait a minute, I think I might tell fiance that he's gonna have to, that he has to support me, and he's gonna sign up for the other one and get the phone call option. I'll be like, there, then you get a phone call. That's gonna be hilarious. Twitch streaming, I wish I could do, because I know Coop wants me to play games, and I really want to show you guys Night in the Woods. I just don't have the processing speed. Yeah. To be fair, usually our phone calls are like 20, 30 minutes because it's like at the end of the day. Then he's like, I gotta go in, the kids are there. His kids, not mine. Came with a package. I was just kind of, well, at least I don't have like, I got a backup if I want to birth any. Not like they're backup, but as in like, in case I decide not to have children, I can still experience part of it. But at the same time, why did Disney make that evil stepmom thing? Yeah, and that one, whatever it is. I'm curious what Max's journey was like. I'm so excited how this thing has been growing. Like my channel, making the Patreon, that was a huge thing. I was up till 3 a.m. Like that was a huge endeavor for me, especially because it involved technology. I saw him fighting an evil basketball, so there's that. Who? Wait, is that you actually played the game? Or you looked it up? Damn it. plug it in. Okay. Hi, hello, me again. Cozy, wake up with me. I still, were you here, Snowbee, when I said that I love that you called it a platonic sub date night? And then someone came up with friend zone night. Was that you, Lou? I think that was you, Lou. So it might be like friend zone date night. I just have to give fiance a warning. I'll be like, yes, I'm on a date night, but it's just my subs and it's platonic. Oh, you sent me a message. I did? Rather, you replied to a comment. I didn't say that friend zone thing. Oh, then I think it was Duncan who said that. I'm remembering some names. I'm one of those people that between eating, I always do this. It looks so bougie. I replied to a comment where? Patreon? I haven't replied to a comment yet. How do you like my first post? I felt that it was very representative of just everything. Where's that last olive? Oh, too much at once. I just give him maybe more water. I do that a lot. I'll just be like, all right, here you go. All my beverages. Put the napkin on yourself like a child. I can't stand when people tell me to do that. I mean, like with like a bib. Also, whenever anyone tries to tell me to put it on my lap, it's like, why? It's just gonna fall on the floor. Like, what good is that? I drop the napkin when people tell me to do that. On the off chance that there's like a fancy-ish place that we go to, like if it's one of my parents' like one time I went to one on my mother's birthday. Man, the DSM, yeah, pretty spot on. I appreciate your specification of which DSM. I want to know when DSM 6 is coming out because I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna do a review of that. Who the fuck reviews a DSM? Oh, I found out in the DSM at the back there is a section that I didn't know was there, and it's so cool. It's like potential things for the next one. They're like conditions like to be considered. It's so cool. I thought that was really cool. I think we can do a live stream of that. Talk about what's in there. I think I missed May's appointment. I have to reschedule it. I thought it was tomorrow. Tomorrow I have like 2 appointments. One with the disability center at my uni. The next one after that is with my shrink. I'm a grown-ass young man and can't be trusted to put food from my plate into my mouth. Dude, have you ever noticed that when I eat like this? There's a reason also I prefer straws. It's a thing. Notice that people who smoke always go and smoke a cigarette after they eat. It's a thing. I don't know why it's a thing. Maybe because when you eat, it lowers the content of the nicotine. I'm not sure. Man, I could go for a nice cuppa. Nicotine fit. You mean like I'm not throwing a fit? I'm not having a fit. I got a cuppa in the mic in the mic. I meant to say microwave. The Yeti's on my mind. I forgot about it. Should I warm that up? How many beverages am I gonna drink? I have a weird thing where I forget to pee. Since I was a kid, it's just an inconvenience. It's like I don't want to get up. I have stuff to do, and then it's like, oh, I finally have to get up. I got a lot of bladder infections when I was a kid. Or like UTIs, not necessarily always up to the bladder. One time I got a UTI that was so bizarre. I didn't feel any of the regular sensations down in the southern regions, but I puked. Then I went to the ER because I was like getting a fever and I puked. And they were like, "You've got a UTI," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Because a Winston tastes best after supper. Winston? What's a Winston? Are you just trying to? Oh, do you say supper or dinner? I know a lot of people say like dinner for lunch and then supper is dinner. At least I've heard that. I think that's in the southern areas. I know supper is more of a southern word to be used. You ever hate how people like say they call everything Coke, like any type of beverage that's carbonated? I've heard that. I think they say that for like Pepsi in Saudi. I think, or Miranda, which was a drink kind of like a Miranda is like Fanta, or do they? Which one is here? Miranda. I don't really use supper. Winston was a brand was a brand of cigarettes, I think. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. I didn't ever smoke those, I don't think. Just isn't in my vocabulary. Either of them, you don't use dinner or supper. You're just like that meal at the end of the day. And yeah, they say it's a southern thing. And yeah, it's a southern thing here. They call everything Coke. Okay, so that is a southern thing. I hate that. People think it's weird when you call something pop. That makes more sense at least. It pops. There's just it's soda. I don't know. Carbonated beverage does sound too long. Pop is what we call it here. We do call everything cocaine. I mean Coke. Are you sure you mean Coke? Yep. Oh, pop sounds gross. Lou, you think everything sounds gross. Okay, I think my brain has buffered pretty much. Wait, do I have more meds to take? What else was I gonna take? Sort of like which thing is what's left? Oh yeah. I'm so excited for everything and all this growth, this channel, and everything that's been going, how it's been going. Like seriously, I appreciate you guys. YouTubers think it's cliche to say that all the time, but like, why? It's like creators like to be told their content's good. Might as well tell the subscribers, hey, you guys are doing a good job. Thanks for the good community. I'm gonna take one more of these. No, I don't need to. And we appreciate you. Yeah, we could be toxic as fuck. I know, like communities can be really toxic. It's very rare that you find communities that are really, really nice. Like Call Me Kevin's community is really, really nice. I see a lot of other really good communities. Also, by the way, the bananas case one I was gonna do last night, like record it, but I was really tired. Today I'm thinking of recording it because I like I picked up some more of the research. Um, oh, you watch Kevin too? I love Call Me Kevin. I love his sense of humor. It's like it's like see like I love like I mean Jim Pickens, Jim Pickens, and slaves in the basements. Your vids and streams got me through some desolate and terrible days, so I always appreciate you for that. Thank you. Please leave comments like that. Like I say that only because I would love to like be able to go back and read them. Not like always leave comments telling me that. I just mean like that in the comments. Like I appreciate it here. And that means a lot. Like it's weird to hear that. It's in the sense that it's surreal. Like what did I do? I sit here and I act a fool because it's my general personality. And I complain and I rant and I sit for hours. I have a cat. I talk a lot about psychology. I do a lot of introspection. I think I think like YouTube can be very healthy or it can be very toxic. It just depends on how you do it, I guess. Hey Coop, people always come back right when I'm thinking of ending the stream soon. Damn it. I wanted to make it longer today. Yeah, how are you doing, Coop? I wanted to make it longer today, but I'm starting to feel a bit tired and I don't want to run out of spoons. Also, because and a main thing is also because I don't want YouTube to tell me that it's apparently dangerous to stream too much and to engage with your community too much. It's also weird to say you appreciate a stranger because you don't know us. How's it hanging? Well, I appreciate you from what I know of you. I guess it's like that. I appreciate the way that you present the respect and that you two as mods, especially Lou and Snowbia, you got my back. So I appreciate how you've been respectful, helped with the community, helped keep it from being toxic, helped me learn more about shit, and just be willing to learn because like when I talk about things about being autistic, a lot of people are like, they like to pretend that they know better. It's a big thing when you're disabled. Is people always want to tell you like, no, you need this, you need that. We know that you need this, and it's like, dude, how about I tell you when I need something? When it comes to in certain cases, chatting. Yes, we're chatting. Oh, cool. You were here when I said that I have my Patreon set up. It's in the link in the last video. I just wanted to let you know. No obligation. But in case you want to support the channel so I can do things more, especially because uni is starting or has started actually. So things will be a bit different. I'll be rearranging the schedule a bit more. So and you guys, when you have your schedule things, I think he's a kid, so I don't think he can subscribe to that. Oh yeah, I remember that. I did put my thing at 18 plus, but then everybody always just nobody really listens to that. Where are your parents? I don't really do R-rated content. I just swear, but I do talk about deeper topics. I donated on Patreon when I was underage. I think you can technically do it, but I'm going to say that if you want to, I'm going to say no. I mean, there are films and shows that are 18 plus. Usually, like with the type of thing that the content that I have, I notice if you put it in like a Netflix show, it would probably be TV 14. like level of like Vampire Diary type of stuff. Except there's swearing. But nowadays everybody swears. So if you took out the swearing, my content would probably be around PG-13 nowadays, because PG-13 nowadays is like a lot. They just think swearing suddenly makes it 18 plus. I mean, I don't think that a kid should hear a lot of swearing just because they need to learn, like, in certain environments, it's not okay to say that. But I'm a person that if you're an adult and it's in a situation where it's not inappropriate, I think it can be very cathartic. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here because I got some stuff I need to do. Um, what parent would allow their child to watch an autistic lady drink apple juice and rant about psychology with her cat? No family values. Disgusting. I know, right? Is it the cat? I think it's the cat. It's definitely the cat. It's just too inappropriate. Also, one who wears like 500 layers of clothing. So, God forbid if it gets when it's summertime. God forbid, because if I wear a t-shirt or a tank top, that's it. That's it for YouTube. That's it. Okay, well, I'm gonna be signing off because I'm staring at the forms and things that I have to fill out. I have to reschedule a vet appointment. And I think I've got one of those syllabus quizzes to do. Those are very, very funny to me. But it's like, all right, sure, if you want me to take a quiz on your syllabus, it's not that hard. So, I mean, May was showing her body. I thought you were saying booty positivity, but I guess body positivity, and it was the booty positivity too. Pasty shoulders and tattoos are just too much for YouTube. I know, it's just cover the lip ring. Is this enough? Or do I need a hood too? Maybe I should just wear my abaya, the cloak thing. Oh, also, I picked up my cloak and lab coat. Did you guys know I have a cloak? I have a legit cloak. Really amazing. It's soft as shit. It's so warm. You wouldn't believe how warm cloaks can keep you. What's a syllabus quiz? Basically, they want you to wait. This is definitely rated R in Saudi. This is just unavailable in Saudi, probably. It's funny in Saudi before. I think they still do it. Like in videos, they would just cut out certain scenes, and then you get the movie, and it'll just randomly skip, and you're like, "What the fuck just happened?" Duncan watching for started streaming 2 hours ago. Well, I'm gonna be ending my stream soon, but Duncan, if you wanna pledge to the Patreon, please do. If you can't, I completely understand. Yeah, I was watching Braveheart and censored, and they censored a hug. You were in Saudi? Oh, and a syllabus quiz, basically you read the syllabus and they want to make sure that you've read it, so they just quiz you on stuff in the syllabus, and it's literally like, what are you allowed to retake an exam? Will this course focus on quizzes or written assignments? It's literally shit like that. No, it was just a dubbed version of Braveheart. Oh, what is Braveheart? Thanks for the 4 likes, by the way, to whoever liked the video. Or if there's any dislikes. It's funny, people dislike. I mean, if your dislike to like ratio is really bad, that's one thing. But I mean, like, if you've got like one dislike, to me, it's hilarious when people dislike my shit. Because it's like, please tell me what you didn't like, because it would just be funny to me. Like, when I got a dislike on my Watch Me Fail, I'm like, did you just not like the color? Was it the color, or was it when I got the bleach in my eyes when I was trying to wash it out? If it was the editing, I don't blame you. But, like, still, it's just hilarious. I liked it, not dislike. No, I know, but no, I know. I don't know if you did, but earlier I got a dislike. I thought that was funny. I read 5 likes. Oh, it says 4 to me. Maybe somebody unliked. Wait a minute. Oh, that's because you'd be surprised at how many students can't read the syllabus. Yeah, it does make sense, and they do want you to do it, and I don't mind it because okay, you get points for something like that, so whatever. There's one video with majority dislikes on my channel. Really, I haven't seen a video with majority dislikes. Was it a recent one? I mean, it can tell you to improve to what you need to work on. Sorry, I'm just looking. Oh, yeah, it was a watch me fail. That watch me, yeah, both there are two watch me fails. The two ones that I edited. Fine by me. One of them got almost 200 views. The other one got 72. And it counts as engagement, but that's funny. Like, really, was it the color? Maybe it was the color. Not sure. People are weird on YouTube. It was from months ago. It was a graduate in my graduate level courses. They were still people asking, when is this due? Bro, read the syllabus. Well, I only ever ask that sometimes because sometimes specific assignments don't show it, but or if they change it, I might ask. But if the professor hasn't announced that the finals changed and they're like, what date's the final? It's like, what? Um, Maybe the shoe haul because you didn't show your flip flops. My flip flops are like the $5 ones from literally $5 from I think Michael's. Oh, never mind. I'm surprised it was a watch me fail. I know, right? It's like my most popular videos are the ones that got the dislikes. I guess that makes sense. But again, was it the color? Maybe people really had a problem with your bathroom. Maybe. To be honest, like that apartment wasn't the best. That apartment complex was kind of shitty, but like, dude, I was a college student. I'm a uni student now, and I'm still like, what do you expect? Definitely better than the studio apartment though that I was in. The studio apartment, we got the last one that wasn't renovated, but they charged us for it as if it were renovated, and I was pissed as hell. Second we moved out, they renovated it, and so we had a dishwasher. I think I don't know how many apartments that fell out of the wall. I think that was at the one bedroom place. Just literally just fall out. Um, Duncan, you haven't made breakfast at Duncan. She had her Virgin Bloody Mary. Yeah, I made breakfast, but like what I've been having more recently is like I'll fill a cup with like V8 and I'll put a shit ton of olives in there, which do apparently like 4 olives have 45 calories or something like that. Not 4, I forget how many olives, but they do have some calories in there. So like, and it tastes amazing. Add some salt, some seasoned salt by Lori's, and some garlic powder, not garlic salt, garlic powder. The salt is depending on what you like, but if you're gonna put salt, put seasoned salt. Then the olives, it's amazing. Okay. Well, guys, I was waiting until I finished this, but cheers to all of you and to the ones that have pledged on Patreon. Let me just double check if there's any newbies on Patreon. Okay, we're at 2. Just wanted to make sure. My computer sounds like it's like having a freaking out. It's hyperventilating. So shout out to Snowvishvishvac. Tell me, I want to know if I'm saying that right because it makes me proud of myself when I do. So, shout out to Snowvishvishvac, aka Snowy, aka Snow, or Snow. I don't know. I call him Snowy. I noticed you misspelled your own name, Snowy. It's with 2 V's, at least in my opinion. And cheers to Lou, Lily, aka Lou, the mods, the faithful mods, and the first patrons. Lou was the very, very first patron to pledge. Thank you both. Cheers. And what do you mean أرتب? Oh, Erneb. Is that Erneb? Sorry, the Arabic is always so small in font, and the chat is like Erneb الدلو. Erneb الدلو. What about a rabbit? I did spell with 2 V's. Somebody spelled it with 1 V. I'm not sure. Mistranslation for Aquarius rabbit. Oh, no, I get it. Because they do. I was like, no, it's not a mistranslation. It's just a direct translation. Except it's not Aquarius. So basically what he wrote was rabbit bucket. Please quote that, Lou. Add that into the comment quotes. Erneb Dedu. Bucket rabbit. Or rabbit bucket. Buckets rabbit. No. It's rabbit buckets. Well, I guess if you do it the other way around if you're translating. Blame Google Translator. Oh, so you've been using Google Translator. I was gonna ask you where you're from. Well, Aquarius, Google Translator is like direct. Erneb was correct for rabbit. Delu, I don't think they talk about Aquarius really, or zodiac signs in Saudi. Like, I don't think they have names, but the bucket or one of the signs for Aquarius is somebody pouring a bucket. So and that kind of makes sense. El-Dilu means Aquarius. Well, that's what it translated to. But I don't think it means the zodiac sign. I think it's meaning like what they represent it as. It's technically a possessive since it's an ilafa, right? Which part is ilafa? Well, it depends on how you're writing it, because this isn't a sentence necessarily. It's Aquarius is ism, so a noun. At least that's what I would think it is. That's the only way I could think of it. It's a zodiac sign. I'm doing my best to translate this. Then I guess it's Burj al-Dalu. Burj? Burj means Burj al-Dalu. Not sure what you mean. Burj al-Dalu is what Wikipedia calls it. Oh, I guess so. Yeah, the one at Duncan. Okay. But yeah, okay, I did my Patreon shoutouts to anyone that wants to become a Patreon. I'm going to be uploading a video on the specifics of the Patreon, tiers and everything. I have my PayPal if you want to if you feel like you want to support and donate just a small amount. There is a section on Patreon with just general, which doesn't come with content, but it's $3. But you will get shout-outs. Every single Patreon will get shout-outs. So there you go. Cheers. Arnab Agwati signing off. Agwati. All right. Cheers. Positive vibes to everyone. Bye.